Clinic. Okay. Supposed to be a pump. Am I missing something? I'm sorry that you guys have to see me feel myself like this. I'm sorry. That's just uncalled for. Uncalled for. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer, if you are new here. And if you are not new here, thanks for coming back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a full face of, you guessed it, Makeup Revolution. And I've really been loving this brand. They've really been coming out with some innovative, neat, new products, and I really wanted to dedicate like a whole video to this brand. So I'm gonna make the intro really sweet and short. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay. So I saw this, okay, so first of all, I know, I went to Ulta again, I have issues. So I went to Ulta to pick up a few missing items, and then I saw this well, a couple of really neat products. We'll talk about the primer later, but I saw this soap brow soap styler for laminate fluffy natural soap brows. And while I was in the store, I like looked it up online to see how the reviews were, and they weren't great. And I was like, okay, why is this product getting bad reviews? Like, I know soap brows are all the rage right now, and a lot of people were saying like it's just chunky, it falls right off, it doesn't stay on, you know, so on and so forth. And I was like, like that doesn't sound right. Like, why would it just fall right off? Like, that sounds weird. So I decided to give it a try. Makeup Revolution is really inexpensive anyway, so it's not like you're making a huge commitment to the product. So I brought it home and I noticed that the outer layer was like really dry. So I decided to take the brush that comes with it, which is not good for using on your eyebrows, so don't even think about trying to use this brush on your eyebrows. But what it is really good for, we're gonna get into, is scraping that outer layer off. So what you need to do before you even use it on your brows or think of using it on your brows is just get in there with the brush they give you and really go to town on scraping that outer layer off until you get to the inner portion, which is like sticky. Then what you're gonna do is just use it with like one of your own normal spoolies. You really have to press into the skin. What I did is I go in with a really heavy layer of the soap. Start with your brows because you're gonna have cleanup afterwards. Like, just with a little makeup wipe, you're gonna have to really clean up. So make sure you do your brows before you do any makeup. So when you do it, you wanna really press in and apply pressure. I mean, once you get that soap in there and you really work it into the hairs, I mean, they're not going anywhere. Like, how much it stands the hair up is I don't really fill them in. I just go over any like really sparse areas with a powder, but I mean very, very slightly. Then I'll go back in with one more layer of the soap, and then you're done. And I mean, they look really, really, really nice, I think. So first product that I picked up from Makeup Revolution, to me, is a winner. I really like. So next I picked up this Goddess Glow Primer Radiance Primer Serum, and apparently it's supposed to give you this like lit from within dewy highlighting effect. Ooh, it's like a beigey color. Huh. Doesn't smell. I do like the way it feels. Like, it definitely makes your skin feel really silky and really soft. I just don't know if I see like any radiance. Like, I think it made my skin look really smooth, which is weird because it doesn't say that. It doesn't say it has any smoothing effects. It just says radiance. So next I picked up the Conceal and Hydrate, and I've never actually used a foundation from Makeup Revolution, which is like so weird. Like, who am I? Ooh, this looks dark. You can't swatch anything in any stores, like Ulta, Sephora. I got the shade F9.5. We'll see what happens. I mean, obviously the color is totally on me, like, you know, that's my fault, but it's just so hard because you can't swatch anything. The coverage is really nice on it. Like, it's very thin, but it has really great coverage. Like, you can see how much is still on the back of my hand. Like, I have not put a lot down, and it still has really, really great coverage. Being really careful around the eyebrows. Okay guys, so I didn't even feel the need to like go in with a second layer, even where I have like all my hyperpigmentation on my cheeks. Like, that one layer did a great job. It's super thin. I don't even feel like I'm wearing foundation right now. And I think the finish of it is beautiful. It is the hydrating one, so it feels great. It doesn't feel drying anywhere. I mean, of course we'll see how it wears, but I didn't even put it all. Like, I have so much that I need to wipe off of my hand right now. Next we're gonna go in with, I have used this before. This is actually a great concealer. It's the Conceal and Define by Revolution, and I'm in C6. So this is definitely a lot lighter. I think I'm almost like out of this one. Okay, so while I'm letting that second layer of concealer set for a minute, I picked up the Banana Light powder. And then I'm gonna see how the color is of this powder, if I think it's gonna work for the rest of my face. I probably should have picked up 2 different colors. I wasn't really thinking. This is supposed to have a brightening effect because it is like that banana color. Trying to see if I think it does. Definitely like it. I think it's like smoothing out my under eye area. I'm definitely glad I went with the Banana Light and not the regular banana, because that definitely would have been too dark for my skin tone. So if you're comparable to like my skin tone, like a medium tan skin tone, then definitely pick up the Banana Light if you're wanting it for like brightening purposes. Okay, so I set the rest of my face with that banana powder, and I actually think it's perfectly fine for both. Like, and did a great job under the eyes, and it also did a great job on the rest of my face. So I am perfectly happy with that. Next we're going to go in with my contour palette from Makeup Revolution. I've actually had this for a long time, and I've loved it since I've had it. There's also some great brightening powders in here as well. So if you guys want a palette that has a little bit of everything from this brand, it does have some contour palettes, a contour powders, a bronzing powder, some brightening ones, and then it also does have a highlight, but I've never really used the highlighting powder in here because it's a little too like stark white for me. And I'm not a big fan of that. So what I'm gonna do first is go in with this cooler tone right here, just very slightly, because it is a pretty cool tone shade there. And I'm just gonna very lightly sculpt out the cheeks a little bit. I also use that same shade to sculpt out my jawline and my nose contour. Nose contour I'm gonna let set for a little bit while I bronze up the face with the warmer bronzer shade. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my beauty blender, blend out that nose contour. I'm going to go in with one of the brightening powders just to make that node contour pop a little bit more. And also under the eyes a little bit, just to brighten that up. So while all of that is sitting there brightening, we're going to go in with blush, which I picked up this Revolution Roxy collab, if I can open it. But it is just, I mean, look at those colors, like, ooh, so stunning. I think I'm gonna mix this like petal pink here that has some shimmer with this more like, I don't know, maybe mauve tone here. I think I'm gonna mix those two. Ooh, there's a lot of kickback from the mauve tone. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh my gosh, this palette is so bomb, guys. Just these two colors alone are amazing, and it's so affordable. Like, wow, so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe away that brightening powder. Ooh, that definitely brightened. You guys see that? Wow. I am just loving how the complexion is looking. Like, that looks so good. My under eyes look so good. So nice, so bright. Makeup Revolution come through. Yes. Yes. All right, so this is the palette that I picked up. It is the Forever Flawless Decadent palette. What do I want to do? I think I want to keep it really neutral, maybe some browns, keep it kind of fall-y. I think to get started, I'm gonna go in with this shade Sahara in the crease. Oh my gosh, this is my kind of color. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but this type of color, I could just throw this in my crease every day and be done. Again, a lot of kickback in the pan, there is, but I mean, I'm not the type of person where that bothers me. A smaller blending brush. And I'm gonna go in with a darker color of Fortuity. I don't know what that is, but that one right there. I'm gonna blend this in the crease, but lower down, so not so high up. Those colors are just blending beautifully together. There's no patchiness, there's no anything. They're just absolutely blending perfectly together. Like, the quality of these mattes is just stunning for a $15 palette. It was $15. I got it on sale for $10, and you get so I'm trying to figure out what I want to put on my lid. Like, I want to keep the look all matte. I'm trying to decide between these shades. I think I'm really liking that one. The other one is more red toned. Like, it's so hard to decide. I think I'm gonna do the more brownie tone. They feel so buttery. Like, even when I'm swatching them, they just feel super buttery. Okay, so I finished up the eyes. I put lashes on, mascara. Not Makeup Revolution, but we're gonna act like it's Makeup Revolution because that's just what we do on my channel. Moving along, I got this. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, this is such a pretty fall nude. It's the Makeup Revolution, which you guys probably know that by now. I think I can stop saying that with every product. Sheer Brilliance lip, I think it's a lip gloss. I don't really know. In Darling 122. I did line my lips already, and can we just talk about like how good my skin looks? Like, I don't know, guys, what it was. I don't think it was the primer, because this really didn't give me any radiance. I don't think. At least I didn't see anything. I don't know if it's the foundation, which did go on really nice. Like, it was super light. It gave full coverage, like with not a lot of product at all. The concealer's always bomb. Like, this one brightening shade in here. Is that eyelash glue? The one brightening shade in the contour palette definitely brightens under eyes amazingly. Is amazingly a word? I'm gonna have to Google that later. The Banana Light Powder, I don't know why I've been sleeping on this so long. This was tremendous. I loved it. But yeah, like my complexion is looking sick. Sick. I mean, kind of feeling myself right now. Kind of feeling myself right now. So let's see what this is. Let's see if it's a lip. I'm hoping it's a lip gloss. Yeah, it's a lip gloss. I'm like, oh my gosh, this shade. This is like the perfect nude for fall. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this. Oh, that is gorgeous, man. The color, the shine of it, like, it's glossy, but it's not like too glossy and sticky to where you're like, you feel gross in it. It is amazing. This is a must have. Like, you guys need to pick this up. So I have to say, guys, like, I am shook by Makeup Revolution, and I loved everything I used in this tutorial. So that is it for me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this full face of, well, almost full face of Makeup Revolution. I really enjoyed this video. I love how this look turned out. I feel awesome in this look right here. And that is it for me. I hope you guys have an amazing, fantastic day, night, whatever it is where you're at. And until the next one, I love you. You are amazing and beautiful inside and out. Bye.